Hey everybody, welcome back. It is here. Now, Hogue knives. What is in the box? You probably saw the title, so you're already going to know. But I have to tell you, this is one from Blade Show 2021. It's the 242-98-LIM Hogue Deka. Clip point black finish, carbon fiber with orange tritium. Okay, you guys. Now, I have some good friends who are taking care of me. Let's see what's in the box. I get a little Hogue sticker, some poison for the trolls, and some little instructions. So we'll put that off to the side. We'll put the sticker up here. I love this. You guys know this. I love these zippered pouches that knife companies are doing. Please keep it up. And those of you who don't have them, please make one. That would be awesome to see. Here you go, guys. Look at this. This is the carbon fiber Hogue Deka 20 CV. This one has the orange tritium in the middle of the Able lock bar. It's fantastic. Now, you can see the details already. I'm just going to hold it here if you can look at it. Now, do you see anything different with this model of Deka besides the beauty? Give you a second. Okay. Now, if we're looking at a blue G Mascus Hogue Deka, look at the screws. They upgraded the design and they removed these two screws here on each side. So there's 4 less screws overall on this knife. That's fantastic, you guys. Now, they're calling this one a Gen 2 Hogue Deka. So moving forward, all of the Hogue Dekas that are produced are going to have this new design with the new pocketed liners there without these 2 additional screws as the first generation had. An extra special one that you guys know I love is they added the deep carry clip on this one right here. And I was told this deep carry clip is going to move forward on the Gen 2s. That's pretty awesome. So you can see that they put a little bit of a notch in the handle. It sits up just a smidge. And then the hardware, now the hardware on this one, anodized titanium. It's beautiful. In addition to the barrel spacers, you can see that. And this beautiful carbon fiber scale. It's just terrific. Very light feeling in the hand. I have a large glove size hand. You can see, get a full grip on it. If you're jimping on the top of the blade, just locks right in. You guys know I like the Deka. This is that next level one. Now, like I said, I had a couple good people taking care of me. One person had offered to pick me up one. I was not 100% decided yet. Bless them. They got hands-on with it. They finally talked me into it. Somebody else picked one up for me, so shout out to OCD for EDC for picking me up one. And shout out to Rodney for convincing me to get one. So they were a little more expensive. Now, these were exclusive for Blade Show 2021. These came in around $300. So almost double what you're paying for a standard Deka in the 150, 160 range, depending on your end products. Now, like I said, with this deep carry clip, you can see it's a smaller one than the standard. So let me show you a standard Hogue Deka clip. This is on the Smoky Mountain Knife Works one. So you can see how much difference you're gonna have. Let me close this one up. Safety first, you guys. We don't need to use a finger cut kit on the video, but I just want to show you the difference of where those sit. So you can see the difference there. Screws are in the same place. So you can see how much better that's gonna ride in the pocket. I love it. It's just fantastic. You're getting rid of those screws as well in the middle. Just a much cleaner look. Now, granted, this hardware, the anodized hardware on these just pops. And with that mini, almost like a mini deep pocket carry clip on this, it's perfect. I modified one of my original Dekas with an MXG gear clip for a ZT knife. And you can see it's almost identical, but a much longer carry. And well, I mean, it carries the same, but I mean, the clip's another, you know, quarter, half an inch further down. So it's just exposed that much more. And I like how this ramp comes down at a good angle. And it's got a little bit of kind of a tail there, so you get that little bit of smooth surface that goes down. So hopefully it's not going to snag on stuff. It's carried well already. I've had it only for a day, so this is kind of that unboxing, quick look at it. Now let's take a look at your thumb stud. It's going to be the same style thumb stud. This one just has the titanium and that anodizing on it. You can see it's riding on the phosphor bronze washers in there. You can see that new liner system in there. So we will take this one apart in a future video. I will compare the two of them. I know there's at least one other person that's putting a video up that I talked to who's going to take theirs apart. So you'll probably see that one as well. But there's the tritium right there. It's beautiful. We'll take a look at it here. Now that tritium is provided through Glow Rhino. If you're familiar with their products, pretty cool stuff. Kind of one of the top names in the industry. Of course, this is an Elisha Witt's design. That Glow Rhino logo on there as well. Just beautiful. Look at that. Just beautiful. You know, still has the 3 barrel spacers, which I don't know. I mean, maybe that middle one's needed, but I'm not a knife designer and an engineer, so maybe for that. But you would think it wouldn't be needed, that middle one, but I don't know. It's super stout. It ain't going anywhere. There's going to be no movement. Overall, this knife is 7.5 inches long. Closed, you're looking at 4.25 inches. And of course, your blade is 3.25 inches of 20 CV, CPM 20 CV in a black DLC coating. This is going to be my favorite knife, I think, for right now. It's going to compete. You know what it's going to compete with for pocket time this month. It's going to compete with my 940, my Bug Out, and my Mini Adamas. So, awesome stuff. Made here in the USA. This one is 2.3 ounces. Some of the other Hogue Dekas are about 2.6 ounces. We'll look at that in a second here. Shout out again to Rodney and OCD Free DC for just making sure that I got taken care of at Blade Show. Wasn't able to make it due to work, obviously with the restrictions in place. Had to take care of business first. So I appreciate those guys taking care of me. Now, here's a comparison with the Benchmade 940 in carbon fiber. Going pivot to pivot on that one. We also have the Spyderco Pair 3, lightweight. We'll go pivot to pivot on that one as well. Of course, the Mini Adamas, one of my favorites. Now you can see this one has a pretty good comparison overall when you're looking at, you know, length of the blade, length of the handle, but you're going to get so much more thickness out of that when it compares. Now, I apologize. I didn't have the one I wanted prepared, but here's the competition. This is the Bug Out. This one is in the FRN, the original 535 Bug Out from Benchmade. You can see the comparison there. Very similar blade, very similar handle lengths. However, this one has a little cutout for your fingers. A little bit more comfortable than the Bug Out for me. I do have a lot of Bug Outs. I do have several Dekas as well. I'm excited to see this one in the carbon fiber. And I heard through, you know, I watched a few interviews from Blade Show. And I heard somebody from Hogue talking about how this Gen 2 might be coming out in like maybe a G10, their G-Mascus, and maybe even their carbon fiber with that titanium. That's pretty cool stuff. So the only recommendation I would have, I think, is the price tag. If they could bring the price tag down so we're not looking at, you know, $300 for this knife, that would be super. You know, they've done great with the Hogue Dekas already, the originals. You know, this one, the Warncliffe version, those kind of things. They're great. They're under $200, down around $150. It's fantastic. G10, you know, and if they upgrade all the Generation 2s to have, you know, this deep carry clip and to have those, you know, screws removed, that's a win. So I understand prices go up a little bit. And of course, with carbon fiber and using some titanium, prices go up a little bit. But if we could bring that price down a little bit, that would be the only negative I could find right now. So let's take a look. I'm going to turn these lights down real quick. We're going to see if we can take a look at and get a little bit of a good comparison. We're going to use that shadow here from the camera. See if we can get that glowing here for you. I've tried it out once. It's pretty trick overall. But you can see the glow right there. It's going to glow at night. It's going to be fantastic for you, especially when you're looking to try to find it. So we'll do some more testing on it. Get a little bit of darkness through there if you can see. But anyways, either way, it's a pretty cool little deal. I know it's kind of a specialty. It's probably not something that they'll put out in their, production version, maybe with the tritium. And that might be the expense as well. I know that stuff isn't as cheap as it could be, if you're putting that stuff on any of your other tools, let's say. But yeah, I think they did good with this one. Let me know what you guys think. Carbon fiber, blue anodized hardware, barrel spacers, screws, thumb studs, and that new deep carry clip, almost a mini deep carry clip. I'm excited. And, if you can pop those on the website real quick, I'd love to order like 4 or 5 of these for my other Dekas. That'd be fantastic. So anyways, you guys, here's a quick unboxing and look at the Hogue Deka. This one's the Blade Show exclusive. They're Gen 2. I'm excited to see what else they come out with this year. They have a couple new ones as well coming out this fall, next spring. I'm pretty pumped up. So anyways, you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Make sure to do something kind for someone. That really means a lot. But most importantly, take care.